Well, really, what we're doing initially with some schools is piloting the Binax for surveillance among some of their staff and teachers.
Dr. Karen Landers with the Alabama Department of Public Health explaining the rapid antigen test called Binax Now. It's being used in certain schools right now, but Landers says Binax is not used in school systems in Madison County just yet. The tests have been used for first responders and free clinics as well. Landers says it's a good surveillance tool used to provide information that can help prevent and control the virus.